Hello again and welcome back to another one, and today we have a couple of topics to cover. One from Big Daddy Kane, who recently shared his perspective on the Eminem vs Melle Mel beef in a recent interview, and he explained why he believes Melle Mel issues stemmed from bitterness rather than hate based on how Melle Mel views hip-hop music and its direction in recent years, and we'll get to this shortly. Today we also have drama that, in my opinion, looks to be instigated by how the question was framed to Tinashe in a recent interview, and Chris Brown wasn't gonna let it slide as he fired back at Tinashe for her response, and this has fueled heated debates online so far, and even acts like Joyner lookers have stepped in to share their thoughts, and according to Joyner, he's not scared even if he gets cancelled for his stance, and we'll get to this at the latter part of the video, and I'll certainly be looking forward to your thoughts later in the comments section. So starting with Big Daddy Kane, in a recent episode on Drink Champs, he shared his thoughts when he was asked about Eminem vs Melle Mel shortly after they discussed about how Eminem's always paying homage to hip-hop legends like he did during his Rock Hall speech, and Big Daddy Kane broke down what he believes to be the source of Melle Mel's bitterness. Check it out.
Me and Mel actually did talk. Melle Mel has a perspective from the origin.
Okay.
And a lot of those cats feel that when it went to record, hip-hop was ruined at that point.
Right.
How now it's going a different direction and how it's being driven. So it's like you have to understand his bitterness,
Right.
you know, because it's not about hate. It's about, you know, what happened to his baby. I respect their anger, but at the same time, you know, I try to, you know, in a diplomatic way, just build with the brother and say, listen, man,
Right.
it ain't worth, you know, this, you know.
So hip-hop today is not how they pictured it when they started out, and it is why he seems to have a problem with everyone in the industry. And Big Daddy Kane also revealed that he has also been at the receiving end of Melle Mel's wrath.
At one point, it felt like Melle Mel had a problem with everybody in hip hop.
Oh, he does. He does. Mel cursed my ass out one night. The bottom line is this, man, you know, whether he right or wrong,
Right.
I feel like myself, you,
Yeah.
Eminem, and so many others
We all.
wouldn't have been here or
that's right.
wouldn't have been
Absolutely,
gifted at
yeah.
this if
That's
it
right.
wasn't for Mel.
Right.
Personally, I believe Eminem wouldn't have said a thing, but when a pioneer like Melle Mel says you're only considered top 5 because of your skin color, that's all the grounds needed to fire back. And anyone who thinks Eminem shouldn't have said anything after a statement like that is being influenced by a certain agenda that's been at play when it comes to Eminem in recent years. It is why acts like El Jamar kept crying after Eminem dropped Realist when his response was completely justified. But what are your thoughts? Moving on to the next point today, a recent interview on Zach Sang's show with Tinashe has sparked drama on the web when the question of collaborating with R. Kelly and Chris Brown was brought up, and of course Chris Brown took offense to it. Check it out.
Attached to things that felt labely, would you put in that category the songs you did with R. Kelly and Chris Brown?
Oh, you think I wanted?
I-
I literally I block out that R. Kelly song from my mind. I forget that that even exists. That is so embarrassing. That is so unreal that I even have a song with R. Kelly. That's so embarrassing.
No.
For example, that song with Chris, I feel like in their mind they were like, you need this support, and he was like their biggest artist they had on rhythmic radio at the time. And to me, I was like, well, this is a pop song, so I really don't feel like we should put Chris on it. Like that, I don't like that. That doesn't compute to me. But I don't know.
Your computation was 100% correct.
I don't.
And when this hit social media, Chris Brown fired back with this: name 5 Tinashe songs or die, eyes emoji, everybody dead, skull emoji. And he also dropped this meme under, and all hell broke loose on social media as users on the web have split into factions. And before we get to Joyner's take on this situation, in Chris Brown's corner, you can find takes like this. The thing is, you never see Chris on interviews talking ish about anyone. Leave the man alone. And some have added, I'ma let y'all finish, but Chris has some of the greatest clapbacks of all time. Laughing emoji. And in Tinashe's corner, you can find viral posts like this: I genuinely can't even name 5 Chris Brown songs, LOL. This has over 42,000 likes right now, but objectively speaking, Chris Brown knew what he was doing when he made that statement, and the probability of the 40,000 people liking this lying is extremely high based on objective data when you compare the two. As while Chris Brown is closing in on 100 million singles certified in the United States, Tinashe has just one certified single so far in her career. That's nearly 100 to 1 difference, and some have urged people to at least stop lying. It is possible to support Tinashe without lying, hence takes like, "I hate when y'all start lying just cause y'all don't like someone, lol." And on a side note, this reminds me of people who hate Eminem and make comments like Eminem hasn't had a hit since 2002. And check this out that went viral. Crazy because she objectively makes better music and dances better than him. And Joyner Lucas has also joined the conversation, and he doesn't mind if he gets cancelled for this.
I'm gonna say this one time, and I'm not gonna say it again. There will be no Chris Brown slander tolerated, my nigga. And I'm not talking about the fans, man. Fans are gonna talk shit. I'm not talking about the fans. I'm talking about you weirdo celebrity weirdos that go on these podcasts and start popping shit at my nigga for absolutely no fucking reason. Niggas making faces and shit, trying to take shots, talking their little shit, and saying whatever they say, trying to get a reaction. And then once the nigga react to you, then you niggas can go, "Oh, look, see, he's aggressive. Look, this is what he did Rihanna. He just got da-da-da-da." No, nigga, we're not doing that. If anybody takes shots at my nigga, I'm taking shots. It is what it is. Cancel me, I don't give a f.
But what are your thoughts? Should Chris Brown be lumped in with R. Kelly in a question like that? Tell us below. Thanks for watching and see you on the next one.